Hey y'all! Welcome back to the Lit Lair, where we discuss contemporary romance. I am excited about today's video. So we are talking about Just Like Magic by Sarah Hogle. I am so pumped. Love this book. Stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to throw a bonus title at you. That's coming at the end. Let's dive in. Okay, so I'm talking about a book that has magic in it, which is unique for me. I typically do not like magic in my romance. I know some of you are appalled, like, hello, I'm ignoring a complete subgenre. I just think it's my personal taste, I guess. I don't know. I like the unrealistic elements to be contained to the plots and the meet cutes and the male characters and the travel vlog jobs and stuff like that. I don't know what it is, but if I see that a book has those magical elements in it, typically I'm like, nah. But Sarah Hogle can do no wrong, y'all. So, it's just, I had to read it. And I actually really enjoyed Just Like Magic. Not only does it have magic on every page and is the entire premise of the book, but there is also a celebrity character. And typically I absolutely loathe this trope. I don't know. I guess maybe it's the same thing with the magic. I do not like the unrealistic element of the celebrity character. Some celebrity falling in love with this everyday gal. This book kind of turns it a little bit because actually the female protagonist who's the celebrity, her claim to fame is kind of just being born because she is the granddaughter of this Hollywood legend, sort of like a Greta Garbo, Katharine Hepburn type, old Hollywood legend. And she's this old lady now, but when Betty was younger, she was a spitting image of her grandmother when her grandmother was a child. So Betty got dressed up as her grandmother. We would go to these red carpet events and all this kind of stuff with her grandmother, dressed as her as a child. So that's how Betty got her celebrity status. She has like 4 million followers on Instagram or something like that. She has enough celebrity to get the social media sponsorships and things like that. And that's how she makes her money. Speaking of money, Betty is out of it. She is broke. She's down on her luck. The tide has turned against her. And I think we see this sometimes in culture where the public opinion turns against someone and there's no going back. It's like there's nothing Betty can do. You find out a little bit more about this as the book goes along, but people just have kind of started hating on her all of a sudden. There's nothing she can do about it. Everything she posts, the trolls come out and attack her and things like that. Here it is Christmas time. She's feeling really down. She's broke. She has nothing. She's essentially squatting in this house in this town where her family goes for Christmas every year because her grandmother's this like macabre mansion sort of on the hill, kind of down, looking down on all these people in their plebeian homes or whatever. Well, Betty's there and she's kind of like squatting, like she's supposed to be house sitting, but she's just never left. And she doesn't want to tell her family what's going on. She doesn't want to admit that her failure. And she's really down on her luck. As she's sort of wallowing, she's playing a Christmas album and drinking some wine and stuff like that. She unwittingly plays Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas backwards. And so when she does so, she summons the holiday spirit. And so the holiday spirit is there in his corporeal body. He is hers to deal with. Paul, as he's known, is a delightful character. He is so sweet and charming. Just this wide-eyed naivete and just wide-eyed innocence about everything. He does some really quirky stuff. Like Sarah Hogle dials up the quirk and whimsy to a 10 on this one. Oh my goodness. He drinks Coffee Mate, like the Coffee Mate creamers for Christmas, the Christmas flavors. He drinks them plain without coffee. And he wears Christmas sweaters, but like unironically he doesn't realize that they're ugly. He just like wears them, and it's really cute little things like that he does throughout the whole book. So Hall's whole purpose, he's the holiday spirit, so he's supposed to sort of brighten people's moods and lift their spirits. But as he does that for the incorrigible Betty, who is difficult, and she's kind of the bah humbug character here for sure, like she's this cynical, kind of sarcastic, he really has to work pretty hard to kind of chip away at her armor. But as he does so, they both kind of realize, oh, this is his whole purpose for being here. There's the rub, because the more sort of jolly Betty gets, the more it's going to be like, well, Paul has no purpose here anymore because I'm full of the holiday spirit. It's a super cute, story, very sweet, and it's definitely a testament to Sarah Hogle's magic that I not only read this book but absolutely adored it. It is full of whimsy, full of a Christmas cheer. They do it all. There's the ice skating, the mistletoe, the Christmas movies, the baking the Christmas cookies, decorating the tree. It's all here. And there's also this outrageous, dysfunctional family as the cherry on top. The cranky, arrogant old Hollywood grandmother to brother who wants to be a film director, but he takes himself so serious. As I was reading Just Like Magic, I could not put my finger on who Hall reminded me of. So I was thinking about the video, it hit me. It's Will Ferrell in Elf. So if you like Will Ferrell and Elf, you will love Just Like Magic. Now, Hall is sexy and gorgeous and all that, so he's not exactly like Will Ferrell, but as far as his personality, it is exactly Will Ferrell in Elf. If you like that, you will like Just Like Magic. So my bonus title for this video is In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. Now, Christina Lauren is a dynamic duo in the contemporary romance genre. I won't say much about them because if you know this genre, you know Christina Lauren. I like their stuff. I don't love it usually. In a Holidays is, I mean, their second best. Their best overall is Love and Other Words by a million miles. So anyway, but this is about In a Holidays. So this is a Christmas book. Their books pop, man. They fly. They are formulaic, but in a good way, like for the reader. You fly through these books. It's an absolute page turner. I mean, you will burn through this book. It's basically a mashup of Groundhog Day and The Summer I Turned Pretty. So if you know those two stories, there's honestly not that much I can add besides that. I think everybody kind of knows Groundhog Day and this idea of reliving the same day over and over again. And we've seen that a lot. So there's this idea of May, the main character, reliving this day over and over again. And then The Summer I Turned Pretty, that's a trilogy by Jenny Han. It was recently made into an Amazon original. Basically, it's like this love triangle with two brothers. May, in Holidays, everybody kind of expects her to end up with Theo, the younger, hotter brother. She's always had a crush on Andrew, the older, more mature, really kind of humble, like sort of quiet brother. The problem is that Andrew has never even really so much as noticed her. So she gets this chance to relive this day over and over again, and it's also kind of like The Summer I Turned Pretty in that the setting is this cabin in Utah where their mixed families get together every year. So she's known these guys since she was a kid because it's kind of like they're all family friends and they get together every Christmas. And there's a lot of Christmas cheer in this one as well, but it is the magic with the reliving the same day over and over again. Hopefully those two titles keep y'all busy until Christmas, but if not, I've got some more. Leave me a comment and let's talk some books. That's what I'm here for. Thanks you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Lit Lair.